Hey vinyl community, it's Michael. Welcome back to Near Wild Heaven. What's playing in the background is the Seed Raw and Alive in concert, and the song playing is 900 million people daily, all making love. Great stuff from the Seed. We'll turn this down. So today's video is going to be Volume 8 of my Antacid archives. So I'm trying to keep it like not showing stuff that I showed before, but I got a few good things, some modern psych, some old psych. So here we go. Up first, this is Hard Meat Through a Window. This is from I think 1970. It's their first album. This is pretty good. Really good guitar work on here. Some of it's kind of laid back and mellow, but some of the songs get into a really good groove too. So there's some great stuff on here. Songs like From the Prison, Smile As You Go Under, The Ballad of Marmalade, I Want You, On the Road, A Song with Summer. All pretty good. If you don't know about Hard Meat, check them out. Pretty good band. Really good guitar work. And up next, this is the Bevis Frond, Bevis Through the Looking Glass. This is a reissue of one of his earlier albums. I think it originally came out in, doesn't say. It probably says somewhere on here, but I don't know. Oh, 1978. It was the original release, and this is like a 2017 reissue. But great stuff from the Bevis Frond. They're not quite that well known in the VC. I know some people do talk about them, especially like Steve Carlson. But they're an excellent band. It's this guy here, his name is Nick Solomon. He's like the leader and probably the only constant member of the band. But the songs on here are just fantastic. His guitar work is excellent on here. Songs like 1970 Home Improvements, The Shrine, Rat in a Waistcoat, I Can't Get Into Your Scene. But yeah, great stuff. The Bevis Frond from originally 1978, and it's the 2017 release. And up next This is Planet Gong, live of Floating Anarchy from 1977. This is a reissue. I just picked this up maybe a couple months ago. I might have shown it in a Vinyl Finds. But yeah, this is really good. It's a little bit jazz influenced, but it's got like a lot of great psych in it. Songs like Psychological Overture, Floating Anarchy, New Age Transformation, Opium for the People, just great stuff from Gong. A lot of people know this band, and it's pretty good. There's the inner sleeve, the artwork. So yeah, great stuff from Gong. I'd really like to, I'm looking for their Flying Teapot trilogy. That's supposed to be one of their best trilogy of albums. But yeah, great stuff from Gong, or Planet Gong, and Floating Anarchy 1977. And up next, this is Spacemen 3, and it's called Taking Drugs to Make Music to Take Drugs To. So, yeah, great artwork on there. I love that. So intricate. And the other side, song titles. But yeah, this is fantastic. It's actually, what this is it's a rehearsal for the songs that they were going to make the proper album for, and this is just a rehearsal. It's not the actual album, but this sounds fantastic. See what else is in here. Anything? And this little insert telling you about the history of the album, and it's 2 record set. One record, they both have the same type of label on them. And the other side with the song titles. But yeah, pretty good stuff. I really like Spacemen 3. They're just one of my favorite psych bands. And I know a lot of other people like them too. But yeah, great stuff from Spacemen 3. Songs like Mary Ann, Sound of Confusion, Losing Touch with My Mind, That's Just Fine, Come Down Easy. All just great stuff. If you don't know about Spacemen 3 and you're curious, check them out. Great band. And up next, classic punk psych garage from the Seeds. This is A Web of Sound. This was originally from, I think, 1967. And this is a reissue from who knows when. I think probably early 2000s. But yeah, it's on the Crescendo label, GNP. Great stuff from the Seeds. You got Mr. Farmer, Pictures and Designs, Trip Maker, A Faded Picture, Rolling Machine, Just Let Go. Just great stuff. Everybody knows the Seeds. It's a fantastic band, and just great all around. So yeah, there you go. The Seeds' second album from 1967, A Web of Sound. And up next, this is Ginger Baker's Air Force, number 2. This is fantastic. This is kind of jazzy. It's more like jazz-influenced rock. Inner gatefold there, I love that trippy painting there. But yeah, this is so good. There's a insert there that lists all the songs and personnel, and there's like the one guy on here, he's a African musician, and they do, so there's a lot of like African rhythms on here that incorporate really well into the music that they're playing. But yeah, this stuff is fantastic. Songs like Sweet Wine, Let Me Ride, We Free Kings, I Don't Want to Go On Without You, Toady, but all just great stuff. Jazz influenced psych rock is pretty much what this is. But yeah, really good from, I showed you that. Really good from Ginger Baker's Air Force, number 2. And up next is a little more modern psych with the Flaming Lips and Soft Bulletin. This is from, I don't know, I think it was like the, 1999, and this is a reissue, probably from the 2010 sometime. But yeah, great stuff from the Flaming Lips. Like I said, a more modern psych sound. These songs like Race for the Prize, A Spoonful Weighs a Ton, The Spark That Bled, the Spider Bite song, Waiting for a Superman, all pretty good. Oh, this isn't a gatefold, but this is one of the inner sleeves. Some lyrics, and yeah, there's another inner sleeve. But yeah, great stuff from the Flaming Lips and Soft Bulletin. More modern psych music from the Flaming Lips. Great stuff. And up next, another more modern band. This is the Black Angels. This is Live at Levitation. This is so good. Man, this is so good. The songs on here are from different performances. They're not all just from one concert. Like, there's stuff here from 2011, 2012, 2010. Yeah, those 3 years there. But, yeah, the songs like Manipulation, Better Off Alone. They do a cover of Surf City. That's really trippy. Young Men Dead. Just really good stuff. I love this band. This is the original inner sleeve. Kind of trippy looking there. But, yeah, great stuff from the Black Angels. Live at Levitation. And up next, this is Soft Machine, Alive and Well. This is recorded in Paris in 1974, I think. No, 1977. But this is like jazz influence. By this time, Soft Machine, I don't think there was anyone from the original lineup. I think everybody from the original lineup is gone by now. But people on here, they got John Marshall on drums, Carl Jenkins on piano and synthesizer, John Etheridge on guitars, Rick Sanders violin, and Steve Cook on bass guitar. But excellent sounding record here. It's great stuff. White Kite is a great one. Odd Bullets and Blades, Part 1 and 2. Song of the Sunbird, Puffin' and Huffin', Surrounding Silence, Soft Space. It's great stuff from Soft Machine, a live album from recorded in Paris and released in 1977. Great stuff. And up next, It's a band called Viv Akauldren. They're from Detroit, Michigan. It consists of 2 guys and a girl, a trio. And they're another one that's kind of modern psych. It's kind of hard to explain the sound, how this sounds. You just got to listen to it. But it's really jammy. They get into jams that just really good. Songs like Is This It? Firewater, The Chain, The Secret, The Maker of the Sun and Moon. But yeah, all of it's just really good stuff. Inner sleeve here, lyrics, and a newsletter from the band members. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of hard to describe. It's definitely psych, but it's got kind of a weird twist to it. But it's good. It's really, really good. This album is called I'll Call You Sometime. I think it's like their second album. But yeah, and it's from 1987. So yeah, really good stuff from Viv Akauldren. And up next, this is Larry Coryell. Coryell, I think this was his first solo album. This is from 1967, I think. But excellent guitar work. This guy was a great jazz guitarist. And in his early stuff, he was more psych than jazz. And this is fantastic. Besides Larry Coryell on guitar, there's Bernard Purdy on drums, Albert Stinson on bass, Ron Carter on bass. I guess they use several different bass players. And then they have Mike Mandel on organ and piano and Jim Pepper on flute. But yeah, this is so good. Songs like Beautiful Woman, The Jam with Albert, Elementary Guitar Solo number 5, Morning Sickness. But yeah, great stuff from Larry Coryell. I believe it's his first solo album. And after this, he would go on to form, I think it's called 11th House, like a jazz rock fusion type band. But this is fantastic. If you don't know about this, check it out. Larry Coryell. And up next, this is some Japanese psych with Sweet and Honey. It's really good guitar work on this. It's like, it starts off like kind of drony, and then it gets like real intense, lots of, hard guitar and stuff, and then it mellows out. It's just like, up and down through the whole thing, and it's just fantastic. Songs like, I don't know, I can't even read these song titles on here, but yeah, great stuff from Sweet and Honey, titled Live at Your Cosmic Mind. And this was from, it doesn't say, but I'm guessing early 2000s, maybe 2010s. But yeah, great stuff. Sweet and Honey, Live at Your Cosmic Mind. And up next, this is a classic. This is Easter Everywhere, 13th Floor Elevators. This is a bootleg of the mono edition. It even has the misspelling on the song, the last song on side 2. It says Posturos. That's supposed to be postures, I think. But yeah, on the originals, there's a misspelling there, and they replicated it on here. But yeah, this sounds fantastic. I couldn't believe how good this sounded. It's on the fake international artist label, but yeah, everybody knows this album. It's a classic Psych album. The 13th Floor Elevators and Easter Everywhere. And a couple more here. This one is Love, self-titled, I believe. Or no, it's called Out Here. Yeah. Out Here from 1971, I believe. But these songs were part of, well, what happened was Love went in after Forever Changes. There was some lineup changes in the band, and Arthur Lee took the new band into the studio, and they recorded like 3 albums worth of song. And Elektra took the best ones for Love for Sale, and that was the last album by Love on the Elektra label. This is on Blue Thumb, and this is like what was left over from that big recording session, and it's fantastic. There's a lot of good stuff on here. It's like there's maybe a few clunkers that aren't all that great, but for the most part, there's a lot of great stuff on this. The one song they do, Sign DC, which was on, I can't remember, I think maybe their first album, but the version on here is more heavier. It's got more Psych sounding, but also songs like Stand Out, Doggone, I Still Wonder, Car Lights on the Daytime Blues, Run to the Top, Gather Round. But yeah, great stuff from Love. And Out Here is the full version of the gatefold there. You can see that. But yeah, not a bad album. It's not as good as Forever Changes or Da Capo or even their first album, but it's still got some really good stuff on it. So if you don't know about this album and you're into Love, check them out. Great stuff. Excuse me. Up next, the last one here. This is Vital by the Graaf Generator live. This was from 1978. This is a U.S. press on the PVC label. You can see there, it's kind of trippy label there. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, this is a later lineup of Graaf Generator. There's maybe like 2 or 3 people from the original lineup, and they're added a few more. But yeah, this is so good. I mean, I love this band. I have most of their albums, and they're all just fantastic. But they do songs like Ship of Fools, Still Life, Mirror Images, Sci-Financed, Nadir's Big Chance. But yeah, great stuff from Graaf. By now they were calling themselves Graaf, but originally Graaf Generator. But yeah, great stuff from Graaf and Vital. So that's it for this week. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks to everyone who leaves comments. Thanks to everyone who subscribes. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, as I don't need too much more to get to 1,000. So keep that up. And I guess that'll do it for this week. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're all enjoying great music and having a great weekend. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next week.